What is up, guys, and welcome back. Right, this video we're going to have chapters 17, 18 and 19. So 17 and 19 are very short, 18 is a little bit more lengthy. Starting off on 17 here, there's only going to be 3 collectibles, the first one being the journal entry, 1 of 1. Very cool level this. Can be quite daunting at the end, it's very difficult. I think it was the first time I died in the game, even on the easiest setting. So yeah, once again, I cannot wait for the hardest difficulty setting. You're going to have to be so strategic. Okay, trading card 1 of 1, the Ostinger.
I got it. I don't think we can go this way. What?
And then one more, Artifact Terra's Invitation. It's going to be on the inside.
You ever been in here before?
You just patrol the streets.
In room 107. Right there.
Maybe.
Okay, we're heading straight to chapter 18 now. Slightly lengthier, but I think it's still got less collectibles than downtown. So first one, trading card 1 of 6, Randy Styles. We eventually get in there. This was one of the biggest jump scares I've ever got. Top 5 jump scares, I would say, later on in this level. Obviously not going to say anything, but wow. I think it was because I was doing it late last night as well, but shit, I jumped. My heart started racing when you reach the scars. I think it's the scars are the Seraphites. Absolutely brutal. So this over here, the text guide I was using, said the collectible would be just inside the window, but that is obviously where he killed the infected. So the item, or the artifact, is actually on one of the infected that you kill. So wherever you drop him, that's where it's going to be, which is why I'm thinking, oh, mine was over here and not by the window. But it obviously dropped from that particular infected. So kill them all, and you'll get this one right here. WLF target list. Okay, journal entry 1 of 3. So from this point, we're going to head across the road. For the circle. A little bit trickier. You can see here I was trying to smash the windows from down here, but couldn't reach. But first, we're going to get the journal entry here. The smashing of the windows is for the next artifact.
The fuck?
Remember, guys, there's always going to be timestamps in the description to jump to where you want to go. But like I was mentioning in my first video, it's a lot easier or better for you to just go from start to finish because there is no map and you could potentially lose your way. I mean, it's not exactly linear. There's a wide area you can go or you can travel through like this. There's buildings either side of the area you must walk through. So it's very big, very vast. I love it. So over here, you want to smash the first 2 windows. On the overhang, that is. Right there. Grab your cable or rope. Not sure which one it is. I think it's a rope. And then try and jump to it, but it doesn't matter if you don't. As you can see. And try and swing to that outcrop there. We're going to skip ahead. This is the trading card 2 of 6 shift.
Alright, what do we got?
And then straight from this point, there's going to be another collectible just to the left. Last letter to husband. Right there. Fantastic. Okay, now we're moving to the evacuation letter. And this area is pretty cool, where the letter actually is. I had to kind of do a skip because I need to collect and search as I go. But still trying to maintain the flow of the video.
There we go.
I do realize only few people are actually looking at guides. I mean, if I wasn't doing this, there's no way I would look at a collectible guide until I've actually finished the game. But we can head under the bridge here. I don't think it's a bridge, just a building. Then we're going to try and get up there to the top left. Now, I was told there should be a cat running past here, but a black cat with white paws. But I never saw it. It was in the text guide. But I think because I went forward and then went back again to do some searching, probably missed it. And yes, I did mess up that first jump. It's always good to use a throwable item to smash windows, because if you use your melee weapon, it actually takes away a slot. So it's always good to use a throwing item if you have one. There we go, 3 of 7. Evacuation letter. Then we're going to head off to the safe with the combination 081083. And in the same room, we're going to get a card as well. Remember guys, I do share play as part of my full-time job. If you're having trouble with any trophies, you can email me from the description and I can help you with those tricky trophies and the tricky platinums. I've got quite a waiting list waiting for me now for when I've completed all of the Last of Us guides, which would take, I would say, seeing how long this takes, I would say at least another week. And then I'm going to start streaming the hardest settings of this, and that I cannot wait for, my god. Awesome. Okay, so you've got a trading card right there. We're going to turn around, go to the workbench. Now, normally I would keep it spoiler-free, but because of the dynamics of this collectible, you have to actually do the workbench, or go to the workbench, and then, as you can see, I'm planting something here. Guys come rushing out of that room. I don't know how they all didn't die with that first explosion. And also, before you try and craft more, you should always go pick them up again if they don't explode. If you stay too long at this workbench, then he's going to grapple you. It's not normally a problem. I don't know why he just doesn't walk up behind you, stick a knife in your head. But the training manual will be in here. Ow. I love that. Shot his arm off. And exactly where you shoot them, that's where the damage is. And that's what the detail of this game is. It's absolutely insane. Okay, on the bed, training manual. Yes, please. Now this one was here for me, pre-order or not. That's the explosive. So turn around, and they have the deserter letter right there. Okay, next area. Now you have to open that garage door. You have to push the dumpster up on the upslope inside, and then as it starts rolling down, you've got to open up the gate, and you'll get the dumpster outside to where I had it there. Then up here is going to be an unmissable journal entry. Heading back to the hospital.
There's the hospital. Fuck. Thought I'd be closer.
Yep, still got quite a way to go. And there is the entry right there. So at this point, I used my throwing item to get through here. But there wasn't a single other throwing item in this area. So I ended up having to use a bullet to break the glass downstairs. I mean, they're normally everywhere, but in this area there wasn't a single brick or anything that I could find. We want to head to the room just to the left down here and grab our trading card, Archenemy. I scoured this area. And then the introduction to not a new enemy. She happened to know the name of the enemy that comes in this area, but wow, it was some heart-racing stuff in the room just to the right-hand side in the dark area.
Nice.
With the stalkers. Wow. I was shit scared because you turn around and there was this little creature running past the doorway. I shat myself. But awesome. I love it how it can still do that. Okay, arch enemy right there. Lots of stuff to collect in this room. Have a good search. Then the final journal entry right over here. Getting towards the Seraphites. If I'm saying that correctly. I think so. And then just inside we're going to get the Doppelganger trading card, second last one. So again I had to make a cut because I wanted to search the area and everything before I continue. So I'm not using a review copy. Dumbed down enemies and everything.
Alright.
It's basically just a shell of the game the other channels get. I'm still jealous, but I guess they play the game again. I wonder if they do. I certainly do. Okay, so Doppelganger is going to be right around here to the left. Right over there. Then from this point, Dying Husband's Plea, the penultimate artifact. Oh, sorry, it's not. The 5 of 7 artifacts. Or the 5th is what I should have said. Okay, before we head out this door, we're going to do some searching. We're going to head upstairs and grab the artifact. I mean, I don't even have time to read these things properly. So, like I keep saying, in my next playthrough, I want to really get into the storyline, which it's not ideal, but this is how it is for me. There we go. Grab that, then head back out the window, and there's actually a ladder going down. I had trouble figuring out where to go next. So once you've gone along the roof and you've descended the ladder over there, and you jumped into the water, you're heading towards the Seraphites now, where I got my jump scare. But before we get there, we can head to the left, and all this whole area you can actually, it's actually skippable. You can go in the water all the way along, but why would you do that? Okay, trading card right there, 5 of 6, and the pharmacy note is directly next to it, right over there. Then we're going to head to our safe locations. That reminds me, I'll be doing guides on solely the safe locations, the weapon locations, and the trading card locations, that kind of thing, in case you're missing a couple of those. But that is probably quite far from this present time. Okay, combination 38, 55, 23. Give me everything. Then we're going to head over to our workbench. I think it is the second one. Yep, it is the second workbench. Getting close to the end now. Upgrade your shit. The hospital. St. Mary's Hospital. Very intense scene at the end of this. Chasing down one of your enemies. Through the door, and then straight ahead of you, another door. And it'll be chilling right there. Then, guys, there is a bonus document. It does not count towards a trophy. It does not count towards a collectible in your chapter select. This is a ghost document, as I like to call it, because it is collectible, but there's no indication that it actually exists. So you can come here and read this. It gives you some insight on some things, which I will not mention. But guys, remember, like I said before, if you're having trouble with any trophies, you can email me from the description, and I can help you get those tricky ones. And like I always say, guys, if you are enjoying the content, pretty please smash that like button, and if you are really enjoying it, then subscribe. So I want to say thanks for watching, guys, and I want to catch you on the next one.